Well, this one's fitting to be a bit of a doozy. The only thing I know of this gym is the lead Pokemon of the first Lackey. And I think I showed this off in an earlier segment. He had a Dragonite lead that is now level 73. So, even though I've got my team up to 65, they are still somewhat grossly underleveled. I could rare candy my way up to 70, but I don't really want to do that because the rematched Elite 4... the first guy's lead is level 65, so I want to try to float around this level 65, scrape my way past this gym, and then probably just do the Elite 4 rematch before I rematch all of the gym leaders at full strength. So, I think at some point in the future, I should also probably go and get Youngster Joey's phone number. I'll probably do that once I'm done with this segment, but no more dilly-dallying, let's get in here. Can we surf this water? No, we cannot. But yeah, it looks a hell of a lot. Yeah, I'm not too sure how I feel about this. It's not got the lava like motif about it though, which I'm quite happy to see. But it looks very one note, or just sort of really like a dark navy blue type color and whatnot. So yeah, leading with Zuno because 73 Dragonite. Chance of losing not even 1%. Well, considering this is a Lackey, this Dragonite has probably got, like, Twister and Wing Attack on its moveset. So, even though it is very imposing and it is of a very high level, that triggers the joy emote in a certain Twitch streamer's chat. Yeah, there's Wing Attack. Oh my god. It did a lot more damage than I was expecting, but... yeah. They belong to Lackeys, and so therefore any potential that they had to actually be threatening is just kind of dead in the water here. So what's his other mon? Is it... it's a Lapras. Okay, that's actually kind of interesting. Now what could I use against the Lapras? I could send in Elegiggle, I could roll that sweep, and I'm pretty sure Ice is weak to Rock. Although I'm not too sure how I feel entirely about that. Could go with Cutman Mike. Might as well go Cutman Mike. Steel Wing still hits it neutral even though it's a water type. Also 74. Wow. In before Claire's lead. Claire's like ace is like level 80. If I have to deal with a level 80 Kingdra, that's gonna be awful. Hydro Pump's gonna do quite a fair amount of damage, to be fair. Yeah, that's a two-shot right there. Alright, let me get into Steel Wing and at least do some kind of damage to this thing. I can't say I expect the +2 to be enough here. Yeah, I didn't think so. I was hoping the Hydro Pump would miss, but no such luck. So first Lackey, and he's already causing a few problems and makes me need to go back to the Pokemon Center. I don't like how this is boding for the rest of the challenge here. Alright, he's out of the way. I didn't even know why I didn't speed that up, but whatever. I walked in here expecting to go through a bit of a gauntlet of just powerful dragon or dragon-esque kind of Pokemon. Can't say I was expecting Lapras, although to be fair, I think both of Lance's stadium teams have Lapras, and by both I mean in both Stadium 1 and 2. I'm not too sure about Stadium 2 though. I know he's got Lapras in Stadium 1 though. But yeah, it just sort of has that, I guess it's just like powerful and it's all like super rare and shit like that. I'm not too sure what other connotations it has with dragons though, to be fair. Now that I think about it, I think Iris had it when she was champion in Black and White too, so there's another thing. Yeah, I mean, there's only 2 fully evolved dragon species in the game, so of course I'm going to be fighting other non-dragons in this gym. Of course, he says that and he just decides to drop a level 70 Kingdra here. Immediately reminds me of that Under Colosseum from, well, Pokemon Colosseum. What do I want to go for here? Let me get a Protect going here just to see what kind of gimmick this thing wants to throw at me. Gonna get up the agility. Alright. Do I want to switch and maybe paralyze it, or do I just want to see what a Sludge Bomb does? Let's see what a Sludge Bomb does. Oh, Hydro Pump. I guess they just want to have Hydro Pump all over the place to at least ensure that these guys aren't complete pushovers. No poison. Alright. Could go in Zuno. Zuno's probably best suited to be able to tank a hit there, but if it's going to keep spamming Hydro Pump, yeah, let me waste a turn here with Protect. At this stage, I might just need to have Chum take the fall here. Yeah. Once again, I was hoping that Hydro Pump would miss, but apparently I'm not quite that lucky. At this stage, I feel like it might not be a bad idea to teach Hidden Power to one of my team members. I'm not too sure which of these gets Hidden Power Dragon. It might be Zuno. I'm not too sure. I know Elegiggle gets Grass. Actually, and now I'm just completely undecided on who I'm sending in here. Let's just go Elegiggle. I'll get a light screen going here because these Hydro Pumps are not at all looking like they're going to be missing anytime soon. That does a decent amount. Oh, jeez. Looks like I'll have to quickly stop by the Pokemon Mart on my way back in after healing my team. Because I'm running a little bit low on Hyper Potions. They should last me, but I might as well get it out of the way. Freaking Twister. Not that Kingdra has much better of an option to go for. Don't want to stay in and go for and kill the other one. Yeah, screw it. This one I'll hit with a Thunder Wave, actually. Just because that agility is going to be obnoxious and I want to outspeed. Get up a light screen. And then Thunderbolt spam. Alright. I imagine I'm going to get a pretty decently sized segment out of this considering how long it's taken me to get through each of these lackeys. Kind of concerns me for when I have to fight Clair again later on in the gym leader rematches. I could just consider Clair to be exempt and just fight the other 15 leaders at full strength because I'm pretty sure this is just... I'm pretty sure if I do the rematches I'm just going to end up fighting Clair at the same level of strength again as I will be here. So, I don't know. I might still do it just for the sake of completion to show off that I can kick her ass more than once. I don't know. Alright, next lackey. Let's lead with... Do I want to go Eliscuro? Yeah, let's go Eliscuro. Alright. What do you got? Okay. Nameless. Apparently being the champion is not enough to make a name for yourself. Whatever you reckon there, last. Not exactly, not actually last, but you know what I mean. More agility's crap, and Hydro Pump. It sounds to me as if these Kingdras have literally only those two moves. Well, I mean, that's not true, because I've seen one use Twister just before, but the point gets across. They are very much one note here. Speed up and then just hit hard with the stab. Oh my god, really? That thing critted me twice. Oh, that is so shit. Yeah, that was bullshit. The fucking thing critted me twice. Dick. And Ice Beam's doing jack shit to me, so I'm glad I got the Toxic off, because the Toxic is definitely going to be supplementing the damage output the Ice Beam does, and sees to it that Kingdra gets put on its ass. What's the next one? A Jinx. Okay. Could stay in Flamethrower it. Chum. No, I don't want to be using Chum. Cutman Mike, probably. Steel Wing can get through it. Launching the Blizzard, which is not going to do shit to me. Mean Look. Yeah, Yui. Very, very useless move there. Good job. Yay, you were decidedly useless. More healage. More just not having anything even remotely interesting to say as I buy more friggin' hyper potions. Let me think. Yeah, we'll just buy a random amount, 23. What does that actually bring me up to? 40. I like how nicely rounded that actually turned out to be. Because my brain told me that I had 17 on me and I was going to get 13, but I'm just like, screw it, get 23. Means that I have to buy them later on. Yeah, I get that. Dragons are my favorite type, so that only makes sense to me. More Dragonite stuff. Oh, hello, Outrage. You've actually got a powerful move, although the amount of damage you did to Eliskira with that Outrage was a bit ridiculous. I probably should have just let it keep hitting me there, because knowing what I know now about Outrage's turn count reset. Wait, what? Okay. I'm not even going to give that the time of day. I thought that missing just reset the outrage counter, but evidently there it did not. I'm not entirely sure what the go is with that now, but whatever. Get a protect. I should see this toxic do enough damage this turn to kill it. Rip. And then I guess just lob ice beams, because it looks like this this one's got just a bunch of Dragonites. Agility, well that's a waste of time. Oh, did you have to tank it? I'm calling min damage. I'm calling min damage. That, it had no right to survive that. I'm calling min damage. And it's Sneasel. Why do you have a Sneasel? Oh, I would love to have a fighting move right now. I'll just smack it in the face with a Steel Wing. Sneasel is not threatening in the absolute slightest. Both of its stabs run off its decidedly far shittier attacking stat. Oh, hello. I thought we were done. Alright, I guess I'm just not. Might as well give Cowdays a bit of a roll here. I don't expect it to do a whole lot, to be honest. Yay for more Dragonites. Yay for more overpowered Dragonites. This thing's probably just gonna outrage sweep me, isn't it? I get the outspeed, so I'm at least gonna get a couple of turns of rollout in. Oh, it's gonna safeguard. Okay. I mean, I'm alright with that, because that just lets me get more turns of rollout in on you. Now, can you survive this? With the greatest of ease. I'm not gonna lie. If I had save stated before that fight, I would have reloaded the save state, because that was really, really upsetting. Like, I don't care that I knocked that thing out with a body slam. That was... I'm sorry, but you had no right to miss. You did not have the right to miss there, at absolutely all. Oh my god. I'm strongly considering cutting rollout now, because, quite frankly, as powerful as it can be, it's been primarily kind of useless. And, of course, then it just decides to miss in those clutch situations as well, so... I guess I better go back to the drawing board for Cowdays' moveset, because... yeah. Like, it has, what, 95 accuracy? 90, 95 accuracy? And it decides that one time that it misses has to be that one time where I could just have gone straight into the second Dragonite, launched like a turn 4 rollout at it, and just kind of gone on a complete and utter roll. No pun intended there, but nope. No, it absolutely has to miss and ensure that the first Dragonite just doesn't die to it. And a Gyarados. You're going to cop a Thunderbolt to the face. Assuming this thing does not outspeed and murder me with Earthquake. Because outspeeding and murdering me with Earthquake is well within this thing's power. Nope, it's just going to Rain Dance. Alright, you die. Now see, it actually makes sense for Gyarados to be in here, so I'm surprised it's taken me this long to run into one in this gym. I definitely expect one to be on Clair's team, because in Gold, Silver, Crystal, her team was, I think, 3 Dragonites and... Dragonairs, rather. They were 37 each. And the level 40 Kingdra. But I'm pretty sure in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, they replaced one of the Dragonairs with a Gyarados. I'm not like imagining that, right? I'm pretty sure she had a Gyarados in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Whatever. Not too sure who I want to lead with here. Velasquero just always seems to sound like a decent enough shout just to Toxic Store, whatever the hell her lead is. Save state. We will save over slot 1. Yeah, we'll save over slot 1. Alright. Let's see how awful this is. Now, see, the funny thing is, because her team is like 70 plus, she could legitimately make that claim because the first guy is probably got a whole bunch of like 60s. Mid-60s. Back in the older games when she literally only had a level 40 Pokemon, she could probably knock out a Pokemon or two, but I can't say I really expect her to really hold her own all that much in the regular vanilla games. Alright, the first of possibly as many as 3 Dragonite on her team, so that's going to be terrible. Might as well just go straight for the Toxic here. She's going for her own status, which I'm alright with. Actually, no, never mind, I'm not alright with that because Paralysis is already settling in quite nicely. Alright, now while she's locked into Outrage, let's full heal that Paralysis off, because I don't like that. Outrage doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot of damage here, so... Oh, jeez. Took me nearly 18 minutes just to get up to here. God. That's a bit hideous. Whatever. Protect. Alright. That should see her Dragonite confused here now. So with any luck, Confusion will settle in and it hurts itself in Confusion. Okay, cool. So what I can do now, to ensure I'm not going to get paralyzed again next turn, is Protect. And just stall out. Because Paralysis can cause some problems if I try to go for a Protect and then I just get fully paralyzed and I can't use it. Okay, she's just sticking with the Outrage now. Quick Attack. Now, see, I'm going to get outsped here if I use Feint Attack, but I don't think Quick Attack's going to get the KO. So I'm going to try for a second Protect in a row. Didn't work. And Confusion wears off there as well. That's fine, though. I mean, I just wanted to try to end this fight with a little bit more HP so Velasquero can come back and Toxic Stall out something else if it needs to. 80 HP is not quite what I was expecting. There's Dragonite number 2, so... Don't really want to Toxic Stall this one out, so I'm just going to go in with Zuno and smack it with a Ice Beam. Given how these Dragonites are tanking Ice Beam, I'm actually kind of wondering if it's a good idea to swap out Ice Beam and try Blizzard. Because Blizzard's got a chance of missing, which sucks, but it's definitely got a hell of a lot more power behind it. If this was Gen 1, there wouldn't even be any sort of debate about it. I would be using Blizzard, because Blizzard's got 90% accuracy in Gen 1. Plus, it's going to ensure that Dragonite dies. Instead, as opposed to just hitting min damage again right there and then keeping the Dragonite alive for some reason. It also means Outrage does more damage. And Zuno's not quite as capable of tanking stuff later on in the match. I'm really hoping that that doesn't come back to bite me. I could send in something as death fodder and heal Zuno up, mind you. But, yeah. Don't know how I feel about that. So for this Dragonite, I'm thinking light screen paralysis, just lob Thunderbolts at this thing until it dies. Maybe get in a turn or two there to heal up Zuno or something like that. Let me go the Thunder Wave here. Take the opportunity there to get in the light screen as well. And he's fully paralyzed. Okay, that's awesome. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to use a Hyper Potion, heal up Zuno. Hopefully Dragonite stays put a little bit longer. Gonna go for the Thunder Wave there. Thankfully missed. So now I guess I'm just gonna keep lobbing Thunderbolts until this thing dies. Not quite a 2KO there. I'm quite alright with you using Outrage, because if you survive long enough to get Confusion, then you're just gonna end up with Parafusion. And then there's the fully paralyzed. Okay. So that's 3 Dragonites out of the way. Does she have any more? Or am I about to just basically see Lance's team but just stronger? Okay, Rhydon. Was not expecting to see a Rhydon here. I'm kind of wondering now if I should stick with Zuno or if I should go Cutman Mike. I think I'll go Cutman Mike just because he's got a little bit more speed. And I expect to outspeed Rhydon even with the level difference. Don't have to really care too much for light screen, so get up a sword stance and then just keep lobbing Steel Wings at me. Might not be a bad idea to try to get defense boosts off the Steel Wing, because I'm only going to get 1 Steel Wing off here before it kills me. And I can't say I really expect Rhydon to die to this, but it did. The +2 attack was able to push me beyond its defensive capabilities, so I'm quite happy with that. Charizard. Cutman Mike can get right the hell out of there. It's going to be more specially based, so Cow Days isn't a very good idea. Plus, you know, roll out. It's going to get like to the turn where it knocks the Charizard out and then just miss and screw me over, so... Charm, I don't think so. Elegiggle's a bit worse for wear. Lascura's a bit worse for wear. I guess I'm just going to have to... go with Zuno here, get in the Surf, take this thing out, and then... I guess I just got to weigh up my options for dealing with her Kingdra. I'm half expecting this Charizard to tank this Surf. Yeah, I thought so. And Hyper Potion. Okay, I was not expecting her to be healing this Charizard. I was fully expecting that to be reserved for a Kingdra. Which is slightly annoying, but a Surf will take this thing out from here. So that's just going to leave the Kingdra, which is probably level 75 as well. If I can get in an attack of... If I can get in a Toxic, then that'll definitely help me out here. From there, I guess I just got to hit this thing with the hardest possible attack I've got. I need to get some kind of status on this thing or else it's just going to run rampant. Also, 74. That is surprising. It's not the highest level Pokemon on her team. Okay. Hopefully that leftovers gets me just over the mark that I need in order to get the Toxic off. Oh, Hydro Pump finally decided to miss and be nice to me. Okay. I think at that stage, because I've got so much health on me at the moment, I guess I might as well just keep getting some use out of that leftovers and just protect stall this thing out. I think what I'd need to do, though, at some point, once the poison starts to do a bit more damage, I need to send in something and hit this thing really hard so that it gets down to a tiny amount of HP and then the poison finishes it off. Because if it gets down to a small amount of HP, she might full restore it. Zuno would be a good idea. And I'm going to go for it anyway. It's probably packing like Dragon Breath or something. So I'm not too sure how this is going to go down. Hydro Pump is going to miss. Poison's going to do all that fun stuff. Now here I'm hoping to hit really freaking hard with Psychic, assuming I tank the Hyper Beam. Which I do not. Do I what the fuck boom? You know what, let's what the fuck boom. It's the final gym leader. Might as well go out in a blaze of glory here. The thing that has actually surprised me about Explosion is that I found myself using it in some of the most unlikely scenarios. It might not have been a bad idea to just leave El Oscuro out there, though, to be fair. Because at least that way, even if she did heal, I would have just lobbed another Toxic. Like, if she went down to low HP, I'd have just used Toxic because it probably wouldn't have been able to knock me out in one hit. And even if she healed it with a full restore, I'd have just connected the Toxic again. I've already long since done that and gotten the Extreme Speed Dratini. Unless I can get another one because I beat the Elite Four, but from what I've gathered, that is gonna be it for gyms here until I go and do the rematched full strength gym leader battles. So this is probably the last time I'm getting a phone call from the Pokemon League official number office thingamabob. Just tells me I have all 16 badges, doesn't even offer congratulations or anything like that. Doesn't wish me well in my future endeavors. What am I, Big Cass now? Frickin' dicks. Well, whatever. That's that out of the way. No real additional buffing I need to add to this segment. It's long enough as it is, and I'd like to keep it below half an hour. So, next time we're going to finally raid the crap out of Cerulean Cave. We're going to be grabbing Mewtwo. We're going to be grabbing some other stuff down there that I've been needing to catch for quite a while, but have been too anal to go after. So I will see you for that.